How you doing and welcome back to my channel. It's me, absolutely positively Hannah. Today is Wednesday and this is the second vlog of 2020. So I'm on crutches. I hurt my knee last year and then yesterday it got to the point where I just couldn't walk on it, so I had to go to the urgent doctors. I'm not that impressed with myself. And then, as timing would have it, I had an MRI scheduled for today anyway on my knee, just to see what's going on. I suspect the ligaments are damaged in my knee. I have had them repaired before, about 22 years ago, and I just think they're at their best before date or expiry date, whatever way you want to look at it. So I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself. I've worked out that pain relief isn't really my jam. Not the stuff that makes you queasy. Codeine's not making me feel very nice. And all I want to do is sleep because I feel foggy. So I'm just trying to work out what the best method of pain relief is for me. And that's a work in progress. Navigating on crutches, they're just over here, so that's what I'm looking at. I'm not that impressed by them because they're awkward and hazardous, probably more hazardous than the actual injury that I've got. So that's the thing. I am a lot lighter than I was last week, which is really nice. I did have an outpouring of love as a response to my video. And it's not that it's bizarre, it's not that I don't recognise how blessed I am. Sometimes I don't see how supported I am and that people are listening and they do want to offer different methods of healing. Which has been amazing, and I've got to recognise that I actually need the time to go inside, so I'm trying to fight grief rather than just going with grief and allowing it to be. It is an extraordinary time of the year with me doing the Reach Your Peak course as well. They have this thing called the Little Bitch, and I guess it's new to me, but possibly not new to self-development kind of courses similar to this. And what it is that little voice in your head telling you, don't do that, just watch more Netflix, or just eat another bowl of ice cream, or have that chocolate, you deserve it. Instead of doing things that you should actually be doing, like dishes or housework or laundry, things that would actually be productive. And I've had to recognise the differences between my little bitch, because it's still there, and raw emotion through the grief, and then possibly pain-induced talking as well. And usually these things don't usually coincide together. So it's just an extraordinary time where I'm considering my responses to you have to do chores, or you have to achieve this during your day, or you should be using your crutches, you should be taking pain relief. It's actually quite challenging. Because I feel my emotions are working overtime. Not in a way that I can't manage, it's just different. It being that this is the first year since Mum has passed. Who knows? Yeah. Well, I certainly don't. I just go through life each day being gentle with myself. So when Mum died, that's when I kind of recognised that there are 4 essential things that I need to achieve each day. Eat something. I didn't care if I ate once a day. Drink water. It's going to make you feel better. That's going to hydrate you. Keep breathing. Because that's something I didn't realise that I was holding my breath, but I wouldn't breathe for quite a number of minutes. And that's essential for living. And then the 4th one was get as good sleep as you can. Anything above and beyond those 4 things each day was a bonus. And then if they're my foundation, everything each day is a bonus. So I think I will continue to do those 4 things: recognise, eat, sleep, drink water, breathe. Yeah. I know what's good for me. Meditation, and that's how I had the breakthrough last week, is that I just needed to meditate and kind of sit with my thoughts, sit with my emotions, allow it to have space. And I'm one for filling my head, filling my time, filling my space with distraction. Yeah. And possibly that's a little bitch. I had to go, hold on, time out. Let's just sit and be with ourselves for a bit. What's happening? And this is what came out. Yeah. So I'm a lot more calm this week than I was last week, where things just felt like it was getting spiraling out of control. My knee is making me slow down. Not that I had heaps of things to do or achieve, but physically making me slow down, which is quite nice. It's like, okay, you've got an injury. It does feel quite strange. I'm grateful for this time. I'm grateful to have the love and support around me. I am truly, truly blessed. Had a friend visit from Auckland over the weekend, and that time was so special. I love that. I love spending time like that with the people I care about. In the course, Reach Your Peak, I was asked to share my perfect day. My perfect day would be waking up with my partner in a house that we owned, which will be a small farm, possibly a lifestyle block, and going fishing first thing. And possibly that's breakfast as well as lunch, who knows, just depending on weather permitting and catch permitting. And then coming back to the farm and making yummy food in the garden that we made together. That garden, that land, that garden sustains us for most of what we need. Yeah. We'd share food with other local producers. And that's part of our community building. And then dinner would be a shared whānau dinner, a shared family dinner with whoever was available to come. And it would be potluck styles. Everyone would sit outside. It would be a beautiful balmy summer day, possibly spring. Summer I don't really like all that much. I don't function well over 24 degrees. Yeah, but that's okay. That's a me thing. That's not a perfect day thing. We would share food, would sit around the fire pit, we would sing, play music, share stories, play games, and then would watch the stars. And that'd be my perfect day. Usually my creative zone is usually quite late in the day, between the hours of 11 and whenever I choose to stop. And I just like zoning out, and it's during twilight hours, the witching hour possibly. So I'd end up creating quite late into the evening, and I just think it's perfect. There is a bit of a common theme, being with the ones I love, sharing food, creating art, music, stories, watching stars. I love it. Anyway, let me know in the comments what your perfect day would look like. If you found some value in this video, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. We'll see you next week for vlog number 3. Okay. Bye.